Good morning and welcome to Smart and Messy Situations. Hmm. You know, I thought about this all night and I've made a decision. Um, I've never lived alone. This is the first time I've ever lived alone because it was usually my kids or my husband. And after I divorced my husband of 20 years, I ran into some really bad people. So my younger son has always been with me from the time he was little into adulthood. So I've never really lived alone. But since we've been living separately, he's grown so much. I mean, so much in his maturity. Um, I've grown a lot. It's taken me a while because I tell you, when you're married and have kids and you're working, you know, it's like almost an isolated type of world. So, and I wasn't the kind of mother, I've never hung out. My kids were my hangout spot. and I was thinking, I'm like, okay, I've had three parts of my spine replaced with metal. I have permanent nerve damage. I can now stand up straight. I can now walk. But I found out yesterday that I cannot walk long distance. Um, I can lift better if things are shelf level or if it's coming from high, I can pull it down, but I can't lift things from the ground. So I'm learning a lot from this attempted move. Hi, is it Jaden? Hi there. Um, but yeah, I was telling them, Jaden, that this was my first time living alone away from my kids, and now I divorced a man after 20 years. And then I came into some health issues where I had three parts of my spine replaced and it has metal. In doing this move, I've learned that I'm not as strong as I thought that I was. um, there are still a lot of things I just cannot do, but there are a lot of things that I can do. I can walk up straight. I have some other things going on. But my son, since he's lived alone now, I was telling you that he's really grown a lot in his maturity. He's more responsible. He does more things and make more decisions on his own. And I'm so happy about that because that was the child that everybody was worried about. How's he going to survive alone? And he's doing it and he's striving. And so, me being here alone, I'm learning so much um, how to adjust living alone. But I like some of the changes that management has made. Um, well, I do like the fact that they have security here and that I can block people from coming in if I don't want them here. I can stop a stalker before he starts the stalking. You understand what I'm saying? They have to sign in their cameras. I like that. Another thing is close to my doctors. I can get to my spine surgeon in a snap. They have public transportation because my doctor hasn't given me the okay to drive yet. And then, but I did try to drive, but there was so much pain. So I can't drive my car. I can't drive a car right now. It hurts. But there are positive things about being here. It's close to stores. I don't get to miss the cherry blossom parades. Um, oh, and my best friend can easily get to me other than going to the other side of town. So there's a lot of pluses here. And I've met a couple of nice people in this building. Even though it's sometimes annoying, there's something over my head, I can feel energy. So I know when a person is like monitoring me, as I move around my apartment. But other than that, living on my own, I'm still learning. And I'm forever going to have these spine issues. But at least I have privacy. Guess what? I could actually walk around in the apartment without my robe if I want to. When I had my kids in the house, I could never walk around with my robe off. I found that to be very, very exciting. I'm like, ooh, I can walk through with my bra on if I want to. But the only thing now I got to replace the furniture that I gave away, and I gave it away from my heart, so there's no problem there. I just put my bed back up. That's like the most expensive thing. That was a gift from my parents, and I will forever keep this bed and keep it clean and neat. My apartment has always been neat, so it's extra neat now. But as far as safety concerns, this building is pretty much safe because of the cameras. And some new things have been implemented and enforced because I'm a clean freak. And I couldn't really get used to like walking into the trash room and seeing other people throw trash on the floor. And it was driving me nuts, like little things like that. I've got to learn to ignore that. But the manager is very adamant about people not doing that. So it's cleared up. I've walked down there about 5 times on 5 different days just to see if people are actually conforming to the rules. And honest to goodness, all but one time, the trash room has been clean. I mean, clean. Nobody's thrown anything down there. And I'm like, great. Hi, is it just Zardid? Hi. And it says, do she have a filter? No, I don't have filters. I don't use filters unless, like, I guess Facebook might put a filter on, but no, I don't use filters. And I don't really like makeup. I might put it on sometimes, but I just don't like the feel of it. It itches. I know some people say, like, if you put on makeup, it's gonna look so nice, but I don't like the feel of makeup. So every now and then you will see me try, I experiment, but I don't really know how to put on makeup or do makeup. I just have never done it. My mother doesn't wear makeup. She might put on like lipstick. The women in our family, we just don't wear makeup. Lip gloss, lipstick, maybe if we go out, but That foundation stuff is just itchy. And I don't think it's very good for your skin to wear it all of the time. It can actually speed up aging. So we just don't do it. It's aggravating. Um, Somebody told me to try the eyebrow, but I have eyebrows, so why do I need to draw in eyebrows? I guess to shape them up. I might do it sometimes. I hate those what do you call those sticky things, the eyelashes that look like caterpillars. I I don't like them, but if I have like a photo shoot or somebody else has to do it, I don't do it. But I'm a free spirit. I like nature, so I just I don't really like makeup. And if I don't like something, I'm not gonna wear it. I don't have to. I don't have to be like everybody else. I can just be who I am. I still can pull plenty men without the makeup because I work on my personality and not so much on my looks. I've never been like that. Um, but if I'm going somewhere, I guess I put maybe a little bit, but it ain't so bad. But anyway, let's get off the subject of makeup. I just don't like it. Period. I like what I like, and I don't like what I don't like. But anyway, life has turns in it, and I'm still learning. If you ever stop learning, you might as well just ball up and die. And my dad said, if you ever stop trying to move, you might as well just ball up and die. You got to keep moving. Because I also noticed if I do stop moving, my back it gets very stiff. So as long as I'm moving and active, it doesn't hurt as much. And I don't take painkillers. I refuse to put narcotics in my system. So I don't do that. So I'd rather move and warm up my muscles and my spine and all of that, to keep the pain levels. I drink lots of turmeric tea. I do a lot of turmeric tea, natural type things, because I hate synthetic or narcotics or anything to go into my body. It might really damage something. I'm too afraid of it. But life, I'm grateful, I'm thankful, and I think I'll try it one more time, staying on my own. This is a new adventure for me. I love you guys. Thank you so much for stopping in, and bless you always. Smart and messy.